Hello everybody, welcome or welcome back. It is that time of the year again, and I am so excited because in today's video I'm sharing my 2025 stationery favorites. A couple disclaimers before we get started. First, some of these items were gifted to me in the past, but that has absolutely no effect on anything I will be saying about them or the fact that they were picked for this video. So once again, this video is not sponsored in any way. And second, if there are products that you see me talk about frequently on my channel and they are not featured in this video, it's simply because I wanted to highlight some of the newer products that I've been having fun with lately. So without further ado, let's get started. In the pen category, we are starting off strong with my chosen fountain pen, which is the Khaki Mori Frost in a fine nib. I feel like this is such an underrated fountain pen. I don't see too many people talk about it, but for starters, it has such a beautiful body design. It's this lovely frosted plastic, which is super lightweight and very compact. It also features a very slender grip section, which I really appreciate while writing. I know some people might not, but it's really easy to grip onto. And finally, the nib just writes absolutely beautifully. It's very smooth with a tiny bit of feedback, which makes for the perfect writing experience. The only downside is that it can't really be posted due to the shape of the body. It kind of wobbles back and forth, and I also worry about potentially damage the frosting effect. Now for gel pens, I've really been loving the Pilot Friction Ball Knock Zone. This is actually an erasable gel pen, but it's honestly been one of my favorites lately. Starting with the body design, I think it's very unique, almost futuristic. I have both the 0.5 and the 0.7, and I really enjoy how pigmented the ink is, especially in the 0.7, considering that they are erasable, something that you don't usually find. I primarily use the 0.5 for soft planning dates, events, and appointments in my planners, and it's been really helpful in case I need to move anything around. And the 0.7 is perfect for longer entries, considering it's very thick and a very wet writer, so I've been loving using it for my pocket notebook entries because I feel like it makes my handwriting better. Moving on to ballpoint, nothing ever compares to the Uni Jetstream. It just can't. I've accepted that, but this year I'm handing it to the newest model of the Jetstream, which is the Light Touch. This is Uniball's new ink formulation that is supposed to be even smoother and even darker, and I definitely noticed the ink is darker, which is just incredible. I mean, this pen is as close to perfect as you're going to get. Not even sponsored, I just love it. This is the 0.7, but I know it's kind of confusing because I put it in a 0.5 body because I like the blue color. The next category is pencil. Yep, just pencil, and I'm handing it to the Staedtler Mechanical Drafting Pencil. This lead is 2mm, and I've been loving it for making any page divisions in my planners, like specific margins or page sections. Not to mention that the body is so hefty and solid, and the grip section has a really nice texture to it. Moving on to marker type things, we are starting with the Kokuyo Mark Plus two-tone highlighters. This is actually a product that I'm pleasantly surprised by. At first I thought the design kind of seemed a little gimmicky, but I do think it's actually very functional to have two highlighters in one, and the main reason why I really love these is actually because of the color, specifically the green one and the gray one. This dark green color in particular I think is really unique, and I haven't seen a highlighter color that's similar, and the two gray shades have like a blue undertone, which again I think is kind of unique. You would have seen these during my drawing challenge just because of how much I loved it. I think they're very visually pleasing, and I use both of these frequently for my scheduling. As for brush pens, my current favorites are these from Journal Say. They have just nailed it with the color selection, and I've actually found that a lot of these colors coordinate with some mild liners, which makes it really easy to do like a coordinating spread. You would have seen this video on my TikTok. I test out lots of cool things over there if you're interested. Aside from the crazy color range, the tips are also very resilient. I use these a lot, but I'm still able to get that beautiful line variation, and they are extremely affordable. Finally, in this category, we have the Zig Clean Color Dot markers, which I know I talked about last year, but I'm bringing them back, specifically the dual-ended ones, because I frickin' love these. I hate to say it, but these are really magnificent planning tools. I use the dot end to easily see which tasks are left over for scheduling, for tracking. If you saw my content bank video, I use these for color coding. You could even use this tip for common placing, and the 0.5 felt tip is amazing for underlining, styling, deco, or for headers. They have such a huge range of colors, which I know I may have gone overboard with. I definitely did, but my go-to colors are 091 Platinum, 402 Kiwi, and 207 Island Coral. The next category is paper products, and perhaps it's a bit premature, but my favorite planner for 2025 is the Laconic Vertical Left Planner. Despite only having this planner for a few months, it has just been meeting all of my current planner needs more than any other planner has. The reason for this is the vertical weekly layout featuring the week on the left and the graph memo on the right. The paper is super smooth and gets along really nice with all my ballpoint pens. However, this paper is not fountain pen friendly unless you use platinum ink, which I've found so far. Another feature I like is the monthlies interspersed instead of grouped all the way at the beginning. For a regular everyday notebook, I've been loving the Iraful A5. This is a 75 GSM notebook. I have mine in the dot grid. It's the second one that I've owned, and this paper handles literally anything you throw at it, even a Sharpie, which is crazy. So you can go nuts with all of your fountain pen inks, and you can be sure this paper will handle it. Now for pocket notebooks, my current favorites are these official bullet journal ones, and I use these literally every single day. I like that they fold out to become a full A5 size. I think it's such a novelty. I like the guiding grid lines and the page numbers. I like that the back of these notebooks come with an actual functional sticker sheet, including labels and some cute little shiny stickers. I like that the back has a really teeny tiny pocket, and the fact that it comes with 3 notebooks in one pack. I have filled out 2, nearly 3 of these notebooks, and I like how well they've kept their shape. This is 80 GSM Leuchtturm 1917 paper, so it performs just as any one of their other models. Okay, this is the largest category, so buckle up. I'm talking about accessories. One thing that you should know about me is I love a good planner trinket, and these are the ones that have made my planning so much more enjoyable. First up, we have the stencil from Hobonichi. I love stencils because you never run out of the icons like you would a sticker, and this one in particular just has all of the most helpful icons, like square or circle. It's also teeny tiny, so I can fit it in the back of my pocket notebook, which I just think is super helpful. It has a guided ruler on the side and some ridges as well for more textured designs. I use the stencil across all of my different planners for different reasons. You can see the square and the circle, and that dash line is being put to good use. Next, we have these adhesive pen loops that I bought in a pack of 10 off of Amazon for really cheap, and I've actually been enjoying these a lot. Any notebook that you're like, man, I wish I had a pen loop on this, well, that solves that problem. The only thing that I've been finding with every pen loop is that the adhesiveness overflows a little bit on the side of the notebook, but it's kind of a nitpick. Next, we've got this corner punch, and I just love this thing. One side is like a deeper semicircle, one side is a little more shallow. There's a collector bin at the bottom, and I've been using this to show whether or not a pocket notebook page has been processed or whether I need to review and migrate the information. Another accessory I've been loving are these metal book darts, and they are pretty much the slimmest paper clip you will ever find. They are excellent for attaching scraps of paper, receipts, ephemera, whatever you want. The only thing is that you can't attach anything too thick or it just won't work. Next, we have these Kokuyo Saxaposh scissors, and I don't know what else to say other than they are really easy to use. They are super portable, and they happen to cut things, which is a pro if you are looking for a pair of scissors. You can get really funky with the designs that you cut, and these scissors will do it. Yep, very portable. I like them. And finally, we have these Tac Memo mini sticky notes, also from Kokuyo. You would have seen these in last year's video, but I don't care. I love these, so I have to shout them out again because I'm obsessed with these. They are perfect for soft scheduling, extra notes, and reminders, and you don't feel bad about wasting an entire sticky note because they are so teeny tiny. They fit perfectly in the vertical weeklies and the monthlies, and they're also really good for pre-planning too. I've used these in my planners before I really know what's going where. Whew! All right, everybody, we made it, and I am out of breath. I really do hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please consider subscribing and giving this video a huge thumbs up. I would love to know what has made your 2025 stationery favorites. Let me know down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Stay cozy, and bye-bye.